morning, good afternoon, and good evening, wherever you are in the world. Now look, my camera view is a little janky. Eventually we'll fix that. But for now, me and Samsung, this is what we got for you. So, welcome to another episode of Trash Talk with T-Ray. This is the show where we discuss any internet headlines, viral headlines, celebrity news, and whatever other trash we find out in the world. Happy Monday. I hope the week started off well for you. It's been great for me so far. The song that you heard at the beginning of the video is Instant Paradise. It's one of the tracks off my debut album, so you can click the link below and go stream it and add it to your playlist. You can also download it on Amazon, Apple Music, all that stuff. Yeah. So we're here. And we got some stuff to discuss. Now, I don't know if I discussed this before, and I was going to try to stay away from this because these Me Too situations can be a little tricky to navigate. You just have to kind of let them play out. But it's worth discussing because these situations keep coming up. And obviously, they're going to come up forever. That's just life. But I hope that all of us as women can look at these situations and learn and, find, safer ways to do what we have to do. So, and I hope I'm not offending anybody. That's not my goal. In this particular case, there were some interesting things, okay? Deshaun Watson is an NFL player. And I got this story from CBSSports.com. He has 13 separate lawsuits against him alleging sexual assaults. So this is all alleged. Nothing's been proven. He hasn't gone to court yet. Any of that stuff. But pretty much the cases are saying that he was acting inappropriately after hiring a female to give him a massage. So he targets female masseuses, and that's his thing. That's his type. Now, after the third lawsuit came about a few days ago on the 18th, the NFL decided to launch their own investigation. So, decided to open an investigation. Now, I didn't go through each lawsuit. I just went through the first three, and some things popped out to me, okay? In the first lawsuit, before Watson and the woman agreed to anything, Watson allegedly asked her if the massage could focus on his manhood. If those are not the type of massages that you give, for me, if it were me, that would have been the end of the conversation. I'm not blaming. That just kind of stuck out to me like, okay, if you deem that as inappropriate, and I mean, if you're not giving that type of massage, obviously it's inappropriate. I wouldn't have fooled with him. You know what I'm saying? The second lawsuit alleges that this particular masseuse was based in Atlanta. Watson lives in Houston, and he flew her out there for a massage to a local hotel. Why did you go to Houston? That's my question to her. I'm not blaming her, but if you live in Atlanta and we are in the middle of a global pandemic still, and apparently this all happened last year when the pandemic was first fresh on the streets, why did you go to Houston? Why were you still being flued out? Just question, not blaming. It's just a question. Now, the last one, Um, my heart really goes out to this young woman, as any woman who's dealt with inappropriate behavior, and I've had my fair share of inappropriate behavior as well. But this third one it was bad to me. It just pulled on my heartstrings. This particular woman said that she met up with Watson for a massage. She was, I guess, an up-and-coming masseuse. And when she met up with him, he forced her to give him head. So she felt scared and, she was afraid. And I mean, I don't know this woman. She's probably smaller than him. And she very well could have felt, afraid. I believe this, but of course we got to let the details play out. But women, just do what you can to protect yourself. Get a gun. Legally get you a gun. We'll see how this plays out. If the allegations are true, I hope he gets prosecuted to the fullest extent of the law, to be honest. All right, before we go to the next story, if you guys did not know, I do have a podcast. It's called Mellow Love Pod. It's a show where we discuss all things melanin, because we need more black love, and I got the cure. The links are below. You can click on it and listen to wherever you stream your podcasts. Next up is Kylie Jenner. Kylie Jenner has a makeup artist who is supposedly a friend. Supposedly. And he was in a car accident, I believe, on March 14th, and had to undergo a surgery as a result of it. And so the makeup artist incurred medical bills, and needed assistance paying for those medical bills. So he set up a GoFundMe, and I want to say the bills, they came out to like $60,000 or something. So Kylie Jenner posted it on her Instagram so she could, help him. She received backlash saying that, she's rich. Why didn't she just pay for it? If that's, supposed to be her friends. Is she rich? Why she asking broke people for money? This, that, and the third. Here's the thing. I totally understand why people are coming at her. I do. Because we are in the middle of a global pandemic and you are asking people for money and you're rich. I get it. But apparently he was able to get up the money, and obviously because she charges, I want to say like $250,000 just for people to post, just for her to post something on her Instagram. So she was going to get that money because those are the type of followers that she has. But asking people for money in the middle of a pandemic, just to give, just to be given. Now, if it's a business, you know what I'm saying? And if you're running a business, I guess, you know what I'm saying? She runs a business, so I'm sure she didn't shut down, her business because of the pandemic. And I mean, businesses are still open, they're running. I get that, especially online businesses. But I just, asking people to donate, and it's supposed to be your friend, and the bill was only $60,000. I mean, I can't tell nobody what to do with their money, but I'll tell you this. If LaKenya, Vivian, Nick, or any of my friends needed some money and I had it, I'm giving it to them. That's just me, though. You see the poster. You see the shirt. Okay, the shirt came in. The posters are in. I also have mugs and other stuff on my website, so please visit traysings.com. Go ahead and order your merch. It supports the music and the growth of the brand, and it helps me to be able to bring, more diverse content and just, spread the word about your girl, T-Ray. All right. Lastly, and I took quite a few notes, so y'all hear me turning my page because I wants to cover everything. We're going to discuss Derrick Jackson. Now, I am one of the women that I was following Derrick Jackson. I loved, the advice he gave. I didn't agree, obviously, with 100% of it because nobody agrees 100% of what anybody says. But I did agree with a good bit of it. So anyway, 2 women outed him basically saying that he cheated on his wife with them. And this came about from an exclusive that Tasha K did with both women on her YouTube channel. And the first woman, Derek Jackson, told her allegedly that he and his wife were separated. And they had sex at the house that he and his wife were living in. And while she was there, she saw, stuff in boxes. And, because of that, she believed him saying that they were separated. She believed that, obviously the wife was packing up to leave or what have you. The second woman, she came true and told Tasha K that he cheated on his wife while she was pregnant with other women too, allegedly. And while he was making one of his, videos, she was there with him while he was making the video. Here's the thing. We can do semantics, all of that. I try my best not to mess with married men knowingly, intentionally. I try my best not to. I really do, because it's just a sticky situation, for one. And for two, yeah, you could be separated, but legally you're still married. And to some people, if you legally still married and you messing with other chicks, you cheating. So to those people who think that way, yeah, Derek, you did cheat on your wife. He did a video where he spoke on it. And child, in the video, basically he put it on the fact that he's, newly come to Christ and newly, given his life to Christ and da-da-da. So he basically tried to put it on the fact that he was, new to the body of Christ and he made a mistake. He didn't even say that he made a mistake. What he said was he hadn't committed his life fully to Christ. My problem the problem that I have with these type of stories is you will get so far just admitting that you did something wrong. You built your brand off of trying to appear like this man who is a stand-up guy, and you do this and you do that and da-da-da-da-da, when your actions could be perceived as the opposite. And that's where you have to be careful. You really do. You just got to be careful with the stuff that if you got a brand that's based on your life for business purposes, your life has to line up with the brand. If that's your business, it has to, because if it doesn't, then it could come off as if you're lying to your customers, your fan base, your following. So, everybody's human. I ain't saying crucify a man and cancel him. And I ain't even saying that's what he said that I agreed with before wasn't true, because it was. You know what I'm saying? He definitely gives wisdom for sure. But I just question the integrity because of the type of brand that he has. So anyway, that's all the trash I got for y'all today. Be sure to subscribe and share and leave a comment, let me know what you think. And also, if you would like to keep up with my musical journey, please follow me on all the socials there below, my Instagram, my Facebook, my Twitter, all that stuff. And I'll see you on the next video. Bye.